So, hello and welcome back to another playthrough of Crusader Kings 2, of course playing with the Warhammer Geheimnisnacht mod. As the mod recently just got an update, as it has been Halloween, so that is quite fitting. And this is basically just, I mean, the update has been out for 4 hours, I think, at this point, and I was a bit I mean, I wanted to play the mod as soon as it got updated, so I immediately jumped on it. I was like, okay, let's get this, let's get this going again, because it has been quite a bit of fun, either way. I'm not really sure what has been, I mean, I know that performance has been updated quite greatly, but I don't know really about any of the other stuff. There's not even a dev diary out yet, or like, I just have the changelog that I had a quick look through, and there's a lot of stuff standing there, but my brain kind of just like, burp, or I thought like, you know what, let's just start something. I also don't even know what I want to play. I did take a look at what I've already played on YouTube, and I mean, I have an idea of what I might want to do. Yeah, see, the last thing that we did was Skaven. But let's see. Now, of course, what race have I played the least? And we have Skaven, Wood Elves, Kislev, Norscan, Vampire Coast, Beastmen, Platonia. So I see 3 humans in there already. 1 Elves, 1 Skaven, Undead, and Beastman. Do I want to play something chaosy? I'm not sure if I want to play something chaosy, to be honest. I'm not the biggest fan of chaos. I mean, in the sense of playing it, I guess. Should I play something undead? I could play as one of the Druchii. Just somewhere around here. I mean, I'm not gonna play, as always, I'm not gonna play something big. I'm gonna play something small. As that is always how I do things, with a rare few exceptions. The Druchii are mainly around here. Oh, there would be some high elves here. I mean, I probably want to switch over to culture, because that tells me far more, to be honest. I mean, to be honest, Druchii would be basically chaos, but also, I mean, Druchii are not chaos. They're chaosy. Like, it's not quite it, but they're not far from it. I mean, this is the kind of thing, I don't know how well things have been updated yet, so I don't know which one has a decent bit more content. But I did see a lot of stuff about the Druchii, so I'm currently... I'm tending towards it. Are these guys tribal? I mean, I did read something about tribal. This looks fairly tribal, to be honest. Gandari, then there's these high elves. I mean, I feel like if I play these guys... Oh no, this is all separate. But they might band together to do something. Siphon Marchers. You're not that old. Maybe I'll go with you guys. There's Karam in here. I mean, this is also kind of not just Druchii around here, Dark Elves. It's also like High Elves and more Half Elves, and there's some more High Elves. But also like there's some Beastmen. So of course also some Dark Elves. We would have some Orcs around here. You know what? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for the Siphon Marchers. Why not? You have 2 vessels. This might go really badly. Because every time I start with like kind of, oh, let's just do something, it might go badly. No, just have this off. Path of the Ever-Chosen. Yeah, everything alright. I mean, I'm kind of... What I'm most excited about is actually the performance update. Right? Hmm. No. But otherwise everything should still have everything as always, so we might as well just jump in from this point. And see what kind of mess we're getting ourselves into with starting that. I mean, I thought about throwing this out on immediately on after Halloween as well, but I feel like after Halloween doesn't feel right to go for something spooky. It feels like just like you kind of missed the mark with that, because Halloween is something weird anyway. Like, I've never like done it. I mean, when I was a child I did something for Halloween, but at some point I just ignored it mainly. But that is not currently topic of this. I'm not gonna start ranting about Halloween now. I mean, it is about Warhammer Geheimnisnacht. But sure, let's get this started. So, we are at Autari Afati Volkara. I see. We can of course rate. To the road, there's so they also traders and slavers. Trade post, city, castle, palace, fort, and hospital. City and castle holdings. But we can hold city and castle holdings without penalties. So basically we cannot hold temples, but everything else is alright. Cannot revoke titles without special reasons. Okay, but vassal titles can be revoked without needing any special laws. Okay. We'll see. We will see what happens. Oh, and we are. Wait a second. We are Slaneshi. Okay, I guess we are Chaos. I mean, we're not quite Slaneshi. We are very close, but we're very close to it. Okay, but let's see. Volkara Elifea. I assume that Volkara is the title. Our stats are garbage. Like 8, 8, 8, 6. I mean, I guess we have 17 in learning, but we are Theologian. I mean, I am tending towards the business aspect as always, because if you have decent finances, life is a lot easier. So let's do that. We are a Nagarifian ascendancy. Okay. Oh, we have envious, trusting, and... I mean, I guess we at least have greedy and diligent. That's nice. Do we own anything? I mean, this is just the effects. Oh, I need to relearn... there we go. Black Amulet. I mean, plus a bunch of health. 13 health. We are mortal. Okay. Cool. Yeah, sure. I'll take it. We don't have any great works, nothing here. What ambitions do we have? I guess they removed the Dark Crystal one, which I think is alright. I would immediately go for a Winter War from the very start. So what do we own? Oh, we own Bleakhold. I know that one. I know that one from Warhammer, Total War Warhammer. Is it special Bleakhold? It doesn't look special. Back. City of Listin. Okay. Let's have a... I mean, we have a fairly upgraded stuff already. Not looking at that. We also own this, and these two are under your guys' control. Not... They are fairly... Oh, you have a coastline, that's why you have an extra building. Okay. A fortress, just levy size, tax, garrison size, and then just more pikemen. There's the walls. Spire seems to be doing the money. Retinue maintenance cost. That's interesting. Okay. The sorceress with just technology and retinue. Beast pens, of course war beasts, no question. The training grounds. Bleak Sword Cabal. Wait. Okay, you also have Bleak Swords Cabal. I just want to check if that is anything to do with Bleakhold. But as a heavy infantry, then pikemen and archers. We have a lot of pikemen. We actually have a fairly decent spread overall anyway. But we are very melee focused, which I think is quite surprising for... I guess we do get some archers, but... I thought Druchii always liked also very heavily skirmish focused. But sure. I mean, there's more archers here. That's a lot of heavy infantry. I own these two provinces, so we have to put in some work to get this stuff in. I would quickly do this. Because I want to see these guys as modifiers. Pikemen don't get anything special. Archers do get the Dread Keep attack and defense bonus. Nothing with morale, but it's a 50% increase. That is quite nice. Yeah, 0.03 on the skirmish phase is gonna be very useful. Oh yeah, do you get an attack bonus? You have some light cav, but nothing special. Yeah, they have a lot of like attack focus. And the war beasts just also get attack and defense. Alright. So yeah, we do have a sort of very glass cannon-y kind of fighting. But that's gonna be alright. So we can hold cities, we can hold castles. Let's take a look at our husband special. It's a psychopath. Cool. Okay. We have 1,800 dudes. You have more. Question. Do we have... Okay, we have Vassal. Calling. What do we have around here? Cold War Knights. Druchii. Crossbows. I mean, Druchii Spearmen, crossbows. Dark Riders. And then Witch Elves. Oh, look at the Witch Elves. I'm not sure if they're worth it. 100% attack for light infantry is not that much. Get a bunch of morale though, so... They also only use 157 retinue. That's barely anything in comparison to the others. And we'll see. What we go for. Alright, but we are then very easily focused on that. We have a child, our son here. He is a mage. Maybe we want to get him in charge actually. Law of Shadows. He's also smart. This guy is amazing. I want you to be in charge. Kill me. You do follow different faith. Anaphraema, the goddess of savage hunt. So I guess you're slightly different then. Wait a second. Okay, yeah, I thought I was around 200. Alright, we do have a few powerful vessels, of course. Anything, I mean, we have decent stats here, but of course, I would tell my son to take over here. Because my son is a little bit better. Whisperer. I mean, we can't really put in any yes-sayers. I'm just gonna check next door about this. You're a powerful vessel, so we're gonna keep you for now. I just kind of need to get the idea of how effective I am in comparison to you. Do we have special cast or spell eyes? We can do a holy war. Because I assume that they are following the wrong faith. The Shura. But nothing like raiding or something like that. Okay. Good, then you're just gonna... Do you want piety? I guess I do want some. I want some piety, so we're gonna keep that around. There's an regent in my court physician, and my court mage is my son. Commanders. Let's get you in. Do we have a council? We have no council, but we have Gavelkind. That is not cool. I don't want to put in the seniority. But I guess we also not gonna really get any kind of major children. You can already revoke very heavily. Holy shit. Already on religious. Lovely. I guess now we're just gonna jump onto the centralization. Already? I mean, this is... Law-wise, we're fairly focused. Oh, we can do the... Okay, we can do the sacrifices. We can hold a feast. I think that's probably to do with... Maybe us being Druchii. We have a button for going raiding. Need 50 gold and stuff like that. Oh, if we are too rich, we cannot go raiding at all. Do you want to start with that right away? Oh, look at how disorganized our faith is. Holy shit. And there's a lot to get this one done. And that's all up here. That's unfair. Okay, cool. Yeah, we basically are miles away from having being able to do anything with our faith. There's no society that we can join. Maybe I do want to get to the other guy, our son in charge. But let's go raiding. I'm curious. So we gain honor rate, which just gives us prestige and a lot of prestige and piety. But also reduces our fertility, I guess. We'll see. So we have to click to return from raiding. So the usual stuff is here as well. We can create a duchy here. We already have a duchy, I assume. Yeah. These guys are a little bit too strong for my liking, but knowing that I can just revoke heavily. Okay, we need to get a decent reason. You are a mayor, so we cannot just kill you. We can kill you though. Alright, but after 17 minutes, let's start a game. Now, do I have any kind of money? Oh, we do get a lot of money. Is that from raiding or...? Thanks, game. I don't think so. I mean, the raiding doesn't do anything. It just gives us prestige and piety. Yeah. Flood is doing his thing. I guess I can join that feast. Seems like it. Yeah, this raiding thingy is not really stopping me. Sure. Hey! Money. Even could gain some martial from that. I like this game. I have a lot of stuff. Why do I have so much more? I don't like you. I could... These are both temples. That is actually shit territory then. Because this is not even part of our domain, or our march here. You guys have a lot of children. That's some high elven girl. We could have gone for Spy Master, but I kind of want to focus on that first. I definitely also need to keep this stuff here because of boats. So if you want to do anything wacky, we need that. You have 4,000. You are a tribe. There we go, I knew it. There are some tribes here. So you have clearly far more numbers. Okay, this doesn't really do anything. Oh, we're making friends. Look at that. Our heir doesn't actually have someone to marry, so let's arrange something. Do we have anything around here? Do we have a mage? Oh, we do have beautiful here. This might be interesting. Your priestess. Yeah, marry her. Oh wow. Oh wow, we got complete... Wait a second. Oh, he's currently no longer in my court, right. That's why. But he's gonna return to my court when things come around. But that's alright. Let him become cool. We do have another court mage available if necessary. These are fairly chunky, these costs, so we're not gonna really do anything. God damn it, how shit I am. 5% chance of me dying. Nothing again. We're too good at this. I don't know who this is. And I don't care about you. Good woman. At least we're getting a decent bit here. Yeah, I might want to switch over to spying and then deal with that. God damn it. We're not doing well, I'll tell you that. I mean, this is only a matter of time for us to die at this point. I mean, I guess we're not really that good at raiding either way. Are you good at... I mean, I assume it's the... I mean, personal combat. To be honest, I think I'm gonna keep that going. That fighting. I want to actually take this guy. Not gonna lie. I mean, you have learning and don't have any kind of fight... like mage stuff or anything. That's shit. Can I even fail this? I'm not liking this, to be honest, because I've yet to get any penalties or any kind of wounds or anything. Why is the game so kind to me? I'm used to a game punishing me heavily for any kind of stupid decision I make. Well, I guess we need to put in a little bit of work to die. You know? It's not as easy to get to reach for death that easily. With a decent bit of ambition we can get it done though. We can build a hospital here. We can build a fort, we can't build a trade post. So we have actually trade posts around here. I think we don't have anything at the moment. Yeah, this stuff has not gotten this update yet, but it doesn't stop me from playing here. I guess we're gonna build a hospital at least. Okay. Oh, we actually are a little bit below 100%. God damn it. You're 8%. I'm just gonna keep this running for a while. Hey, that's gonna help me out. I could offer him vassalization. That would be brave. Would be very brave. Did I just raid at this point? The thing is, we can easily raid you, right? Oh no, we cannot. We're nowhere near enough numbers to do that. Same thing with you. You could hop on some boats and do something. Put ourselves in the lead and then just hope that we are gonna die soon. I like that our first decision is to basically get rid of us. We cannot abdicate, can we? No. Let's see if some more events pop up that might help us out here. If not, I might go over and... I mean, this is a thing. I could start raiding overseas, but I have the feeling that that might be a little bit dangerous, because if we just leave this area here undefended, some people might get a little bit of an idea. I can't make that happen. Doesn't really make much of a difference. I took the prosperity. Aspiring trader. It's a 25% chance to get wounded. I mean, I'm mainly waiting for the thingy event here to get a special trade route modifier. Oh, there we go, special tithe. That helps out. We can upgrade this already. 35%. There we go. We have far too much health. Just to be honest, like, this wound doesn't do anything to us. I mean, it hurts our stats, that's what it does. Okay, I guess while we're wounded we cannot really raid. Alright. You are also strong. Why do you all have so many numbers? In comparison to me. You hold less stuff. Also, it makes the most sense to actually let you upgrade dudes here. And we can quickly check how much that would do. If I get you in charge here. Doesn't really look that much better. Sure. That's... I'm throwing myself at every problem. I could hold a feast at this point. I guess I want to just do it to see. Offer a slave as a gift to your spouse. Let's give them a dwarf. Sure. Oh, I do need to start raiding to get the slave stuff in. What about you guys? Do you have numbers? 2000. My husband is overjoyed with the magnificent gift. Oh well, yeah, everyone their own. Okay. So it's just a prestige gain thingy. I see. You're kinslayer and you're widowed. Huh. Odd, isn't it? Let's hope these two modifiers don't have anything to do with each other. There we go, there's someone. There we go, you need 31. Oh, whoa. Oh, help me kill this guy. Everyone wants to see him dead, trust me. He's evil. What's this? You're not at war with anybody, are you? No. I'm being raided by this guy. I'm gonna punch him. There's a bunch of lizard migrating north here. But I guess with that choice location we're gonna end this episode here. And we'll see what we're gonna get going next time. So like always, see you guys next episode. Bye!